Now, Minister of State for Gender and Culture, Peace Mutuzo, underscores the imperative of recessing women's representation in line with constitutional objectives. Mutuzo advocates for a shift from 30% to a 50-50 representation, aligning with the global push for gender equality and the redefinition of women's human rights. At a national integrational dialogue hosted by Uganda Women's Network and partners at Kabira Country Club, women advocates urged active participation in the review process.
In a national intergenerational dialogue at Kabira Country Club, the Minister of State for Gender and Culture, Peace Mutuzo, commended the positive impact of increased female representation in politics on the status of women in society. Mutuzo emphasized that the growing presence of women in political leadership positions has resulted in the formulation of policies and initiatives that address gender disparities while promoting women's rights and empowerment.
On many occasions, there's nothing that puts women together. But it is important that we inculcate it, because there's really a lot that women suffer together and suffer even without that unity that we have to discuss in cross borders.
She applauds Uganda Women's Network in championing the transformative effects of enhanced gender inclusivity. Minister Mutuzo stressed that effective communication is key in ensuring majority of women are well informed about affirmative action, matching the awareness levels among their male counterparts.
Violence against women does not discriminate an educated, a rural, a poor, or a rich woman. When we go to hospital and we have issues with maternal mortality, it doesn't know class, it doesn't know race, it doesn't know your tribe, it doesn't know your economic status.
Women leaders highlighted the importance of government leadership in safeguarding women's rights, emphasizing the necessity for intentional investments in healthcare infrastructure and systems.
We want better. And the better is we want to see that maternal mortality reduces to close to zero. We want real financial inclusion, looking at those issues that affect or impede women's access to productive resources.
Rita Chirola Court, Executive Director of Uganda Women's Network, extends the call to action beyond government responsibilities, emphasizing the role of families, communities and individuals in treating women with the respect they deserve.
As a society, do we treat women the way we're supposed to treat them? How do you get a 10-year-old girl, 11-year-old girl pregnant, and you think she will not die or she's not at a risk of dying? Who makes that girl pregnant? Where are the parents? Who protects the perpetrators? These are things, so it is not one straight bullet that is going to fix this thing. It is each and every one of us, but government must lead in protecting women's rights.
This passionate commitment to advancing women's rights represents a significant step forward, achieving inclusive and equitable representation, women advocates concluded. Robert Whiter compiled this report.